Hello and welcome back to Terraforming Mars. My computer's been on the fritz, so it's been a little bit. There's a couple episodes coming up that were actually done before this one, but I'm going to do this one first because it's a little bit more of a service announcement in that way. And I also have to check out some of the sound and audio and that stuff. So let's jump into it and see how this works. I'm leaning towards Saturn because we played the other ones a couple of times. None of this is great. Saturn Systems is good for titanium and like space events and stuff, but like we have all the space events that we're gonna need in the late game to do well. It's just all this other stuff is like, you know, we're just gonna spend $24 getting all of the cards in the very first generation. The most we're really gonna do is throw down a mine. Maybe a lunar beam, but it's not looking good, basically, is all I have to say about that. But it's what we need to do. It's what we've got to do. First thing, like said, as advertised. Bam, get a little bit of titanium production. Get a titanium right now. We don't have space tags yet, so satellites is really not that worth it, but we're hoping to get a couple more next turn. It's really that simple. Hopefully we get some science tags that have the space card reduction is like what I'm really hoping for. One of them in particular only requires 4 science tags. A cheap power plant can be the difference. But we're desperate for some useful cards, so we're going to jump straight into this. That's alright. That's the best I can say, is it's alright. We only have $20 for a space card. What we're going to do is we're going to get the power plant. So we'll have 1 energy coming in, and next round we can get the development center up and running because we'll have an energy in our pool. We're also going to have 5 titanium at that point, so beam from a thorium asteroid, which is the card we picked up, will be useful. The Jovian card. This is all not good. I'd like wave power for the energy, but we're already going to be fine for energy. The reason it's good for energy is because we have all these oceans that we can throw down, but 17. That does not leave us with enough to make our development center. Do we get search for life? It's too early. Like, we could do it and start looking for life, and we'd have more likely chance of getting 3 points from it, but that's not it's not worth our investment at this point in the game. We're too desperate to catch up. Now this is good for us. 2% oxygen's a little bit hard. This is good for us. A cheap ocean is good for us. I lean towards the dev. Oh no, fuel factory. Yep. Fuel factory is where we're going to go with this. The dev center would be great. In fact, it's high on my list of priorities, but we're not quite there. My only question is, we have a space tag, we could have a second space tag, and play satellites for 2 income right now. We're just so weak on space tags, and we haven't gotten this one yet. And we can't even play it because of the oxygen is what I'm trying to say from that. We're still going to pass 1 more turn. But we could have made $2 more that turn had we played it. But like a couple of space tags makes all the difference. Like here's one, here's this, here's that. Like these are all good. In fact, I'd almost be compelled to take business networks. We're not going to play it right away, but that's totally fine. Oh, we still have to get development center down though. Oopsies. Not like a big oopsies, just like a little oopsies. Second. Because if we get satellites down, it's nearly free. Gives us some income. Then building industries is the other one. There we go. Now we have actual income, and a lot of this makes sense. Development center, still high on the list, but we have steel coming in to subsidize it, so should be good. Our heat's starting to come up because of all our excess energy. This is good for us. This is good for us. This is good for us. This is really, I think, good for us. Because what that allows us to do... I really want Vesta shipyards. And asteroid mining. And then, I think we do both of those first, yeah. And then after that, we'll get special design. And we'll use that to throw down methane from Titan. Can I do both? This is 13 straight, and this, we're missing one titanium. I see. Well, we do Vesta ship. It's more expensive, but we can use titanium, so that makes me think we do Vesta shipyard. And with the money left over, we can start that card draw engine. Excuse me. Ice cap melting, I think. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have all of our oceans already planned out. We have everything we need for oceans in hand. Most of it using space carts, which is titanium, which is great for us. We're already going into Gen 7 though. But a lot of those Jovian cards are great, but expensive to get on the board. So it's kind of a slow way to build engines. This is really good too, though. How many building types do we have? 5, 6. Okay. So I was gonna do special design to get down methane from Titan, but now I want Earth Elevator. Because that gives us the titanium and the ability to convert steel into money. $5, in fact. Oh, we should have drawn a card first. Always draw the card first. Always, always, always. We don't need Lake Marineris. It is 2 oceans, though, but it's not in line with our plans. As far as there's nothing we can do for this amount of money. It almost makes me want to sell a card for Medical Lab. How many building types we have? 6, so it's 3 income. It's almost a break point. I think we do it though. Or no, we do it for the titanium. Well, no. We want to get rid of Lake Marineris. And then it's, do we take $6 of income, or do we take $3 worth of titanium income? I feel like the choice should be obvious, but at the same time, if we hold off, then we get 7 income with this. So I'll do it that way. Okay, so far so good. 6 titanium income is pretty great. $18 a turn. Oh, there is a great card for us. We don't actually care about the effect, but we want it for the points. Okay, now we're getting that first heat bump. We're not at Generation 10 yet, so we can still be worried about... Not worried. We can still spend our time working towards building our economy. Virus is bad for us. It's just a competitive game card. So what do we want? What do we want? We want a building, and then we want medical lab. So commercial district, and then we're short $1 on medical lab, but we can sell virus, I think, is how I'm going to do this. Do we want plants? Or do we just want to go for this? This is plants and a point, which is why I'm thinking about it. Which I think I'll do. Well, this gets us in this bed. Let's go there, though. So then we do our patent office. Sell off our virus. And get our medical lab. Very, very good. Just for the record, how many Jovians are we working with now? 4? With just the 1 more in hand? Or no, 2 more, because one of them has a requirement. Okay. Okay, we still have 1 energy income, which is important, so we can still get our free cards. Turn 9. Lots to do. This is good for us. Oh, I thought that we had plant income. I don't know where we would have got it, but I thought we had it. Yeah, I can't imagine not buying this. We're gonna need an energy back, but that's fine. We're gonna sell plant. Oh, advanced alloys. Oh my god. Yes, please. So now we're going to do experimental design. And we're going to use that to get this. That's really good. There's our plant income. We can get oceans now. I think we need oxygen. More than 2 oceans. Well, no, 2 oceans is value. So we can get 2 titanium right back, and then 2 cards. Meh. Some meh cards. Are we going into 9 or 10? Going into 10. Right. And we don't have any energy this turn because I forgot. So we're going to sell steel now. And we're going to sell steel again. Going to heat the planet at least the 1 time. So the frustrating thing here is that I feel... Actually, never mind. I was saying we could get to 2% oxygen, but that doesn't actually help with us anymore. So, let's just keep going. Get that oxygen flowing. We are really hoping for a Noctis City card in the future. Let's see what the invention contest has for us. Like, I can't imagine not grabbing that card, but let's check our tags. We have no plant tags. 1, 2. We're fine. We're gonna take that card for sure. We can get. Oh, we're a plant short. So we want it. We need to do this card. Because we need to get that moss down ASAP. And then we need to buy the lunar beam because we need power. Or we could go fusion power. I think we do fusion power. So the science tag could help. How many science tags do we have? 4 with one more in, so we can get any of the good science tag cards other than the 7 tag anti-gravity tech. A city that can have no neighbor. Like, we want it, but where? And we honestly want the capital too, but where? These are points cards. We're not going to worry about the... Well, the capital gives us a lot of income, but... Is that too high a cost other than points? We'll try and nestle in here in the future. Well... Will we? Yeah. We're going to put our other city down there for steel. Nah, for a card. Interesting. So we get a card here. Solar power. This is when we buy business networks. We lose $1 per turn. But now we can look at the card and choose whether or not to buy it. We will buy it. We will immediately play it. We have a long way to go here. So I think Lunar Beam makes sense. It gives us that heat production on top of the energy production, which will spill into heat. Then we're going to start going along the top here. Oh, that titanium. It's worth so much. Like $50. Might as well get Soletta. We don't need more energy from the Great Dam. Soletta's like 2 heat bumps, but importantly, it costs us like next to nothing because we have titanium to spare. If we keep having this amount of abundance of titanium, we may not even build these oceans, or at least this one. We may build the water from Europa and get it that way. Would you please go and steal me 2 steel, please? Thank you. Another steel. Time to get our cards. Time to look at a card. That could be helpful. I still have to pay for it though, so it's $10. But what else am I doing right now? We could activate it this turn, and the last turn. Technically, it's cheaper than paying 14. And there's nothing better to do with my money right now. And we could speed it up technically as well. Oh wow, we might have to, because I'm a plant short. What's that, minus 12? I think we do a manual heat bump and then do that. Thank you. Thank you. And then we can finally get this, because we have 3 tags, just confirming. Yes, we do. Down to $2. Yes. Yeah, we'll keep going along the top here for a minute. Just looking at the capital. But I think what I really want is Soletta. I grabbed it. If I'm going to play it, it has to be now. And we need that card that I bought to be played this turn. That's why I was trying to get up the heat. Or not the heat, the oxygen. We do not need to buy energy income. Gene Repair is technically $2 a turn for 2 points, so it'll give us $4 back. I think we will hold off on that. We'll do this. This could be more points. Miranda Resort, that's really sad to lose. I don't know how many Earth tags we had. Just 2. Never mind. It's not that bad. It would have been worth a point, and it would have been worth another point when we put our water from Europa. This is good. This is good. Wow. That was an insanely good draw for trying to get 1,000,000 points. So the first thing we're going to do is play Shuttles, which is super cheap and makes our cards cheaper. Oh, I guess we could have... We're going to sell first, and we're going to try and draw cards. Sell again. Very happy that my computer isn't just randomly crashing right now. Like, it sounds like a little thing, but it's a pretty big thing when it happens. Second microbe. Look at the top card. Oh, for some reason I thought I was doing Search for Life. Would we have bought that? Probably not. We don't need animals. So now we buy IO. Do we buy IO? Yeah. If it stops us from winning, that's just too bad. Can we get the oxygen up faster? Oh, I should have played that first. before capital. We would have got $2 more. It's kind of what I was waiting on too. I just didn't realize. Huh. Put the artificial lake here. Then our next ocean there. Then we build there. How many oceans left? 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay with this. Okay. Pass. It's definitely coming down to the wire here. We could really use a space card that would... Well, maybe not even a space card. I don't know. We need some points. Noctis City is worth a lot of points. So we'll just... Not a lot of points, but... Well, it's worth 3 right now. So we'll just grab it just in case. We'll do our heat bumps. A heat bump. Drop this ocean here. Then we'll get another ocean. That one there is what I want. We need 2 heat. Let's do our... Sell 1 steel for sure. Get a card. I don't know, how many events have we played? 9, so value. Oh, there it is. A heat bump. Yeah. That gives us our ocean for real cheap. I should have looked at the top card and see if I wanted to buy it or not. Do not. Take this and put it in here. Two plants here. What's upsetting is that we have no use for the titanium other than these. $5 here. If we lose by $2, then that's just how it is. Building here. We're shy on plants, but we're gonna have to build greeneries anyway. This is free. Doesn't do anything. But then I play this and I make a slight dollar more. Huh. I think we just build greenery, greenery, greenery across the edge. Greenery, 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 greenery. Oh, I don't know. Greenery, greenery. We still need the 2 heat bumps, so it's like we can't get 2 heat bumps and 2 greeneries. We cannot. So I'm gonna sell a plant because we're not getting. No, we're not getting enough plants. Plant. Ganymede colony for 5. Gotta place it on the board. Noctis City gets placed on the board. Hate to go down like this, kids. Search for life? Nah. Nada. Here's 2 more points. We would have been 2 oxygen shy. Technically, we could have gotten another oxygen, but if you get it in the post phase, it's not, doesn't count. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. 2 more heat would have made a difference. Wah, wah. Done. What do we got? Lots of points. 12, 7, 44. 117 points on a loss. Oh, how do you lose for 117 points? It's because you get 3 of the points per Jovians in your freaking hand. I want to look at my cards, please. I can't. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. It's so close. 117 points. Yowza. See you next time.